Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is 𝓲𝓻𝓻 here, back again for another video. So today we're going to be doing something really different. Today I'm going to be starting a new series on my channel where I'm going to be making speed builds of my dream stud farm in The Sims 3. So it's kind of funny. My dream stud farm is like I don't have like a dream stud farm. It's just like I got in my head that it'd be cool to build like an actual stud farm in The Sims 3 because of like how like creative it is. Like you can do a lot. You can do like a lot with The Sims 3. And I tried starting it in The Sims 4, but I was just running into so much red tape and like everything was just so like complicated and unnecessarily so. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna go to The Sims 3 where you can make your own like worlds. You can change everything, like almost everything to fit your desires, to fit your like preferences. So I decided that I was going to go to The Sims 3 to do that. So here I am building the first part of the stud farm, which is going to be the stallion barn. As you can see, I'm kind of just like building the structure here right now. I have like a little like turnout paddock in the back. And I really wanted this to be like a big barn because this is a thoroughbred racing stud farm. So they breed champion thoroughbred horses for like horse racing. They also they sell some of their foals that aren't like racing prospects. They sell them as like show jumpers and cross-country horses, and they train them like on site before they sell them, so that you'll get like an off-the-track thoroughbred that's been through like rigorous cross-country and show jumping training, in theory, if this was real. And I wanted to do this unscripted just because like I feel like my creative vision was sort of all over the place here, because there was a lot of things that I had forgotten how to use in The Sims 3. I had not played this game, like seriously played this game, since like maybe 2019. So I was kind of like out of the loop, and usually when I played The Sims 3 I wasn't building, I was like doing casts. I was like making sims and making horses and stuff for fun. So I was not 100% certain on what I wanted this place to look like. I had like kind of had a vision in my head, but most of this was just trial and error and just trying to see like what I could accomplish with what I had. And I went back a lot and I downloaded like a bunch of really old custom content. Like we're talking 2013, 2014, 2016 custom content. Some of the websites that I went to are like down now. Like I remember certain custom content websites that like no longer exist anymore. Like the Wix site is down, the website's completely inaccessible. You can't get any of the mods or any of like the custom content anymore, which sucks because a lot of it was like really good stuff. Like there was one page that had like a whole bunch of like jockey custom content, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited, I'm gonna download this and I'm gonna be like done. And the website wasn't working, so I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Because like apparently in the Sims 3 horse community back in 2014 through 2016, horse racing was not popular. People weren't doing like jockey stuff and like silks and stuff, and I can find all that stuff now for The Sims 4. Like I can find it just fine, like it's no problem. But like Sims 3, it's like non-existent. It's like, oh my god. So this was a real challenge for me. As you can see here, I was using custom stalls, and I ended up not doing this for the other barns in like the complex that I made, just because like I felt like it was too complicated. When I want to actually use when I want to actually use the stables, or when I want to actually use the barns or whatever, I'd have to like shove the horses into these and like pick them up and put them into the stalls, because they're not real stalls. They can't walk into them. And I think that kind of takes away from the whole experience of just like having the barn. So I ended up using like the actual in-game stables and like the in-game stalls that they have in like the in the build mode or in the buy mode. and for the other barns. So I preferred to do that. When I was using these ones, I still wanted like the horses to be able to eat and drink when they're in there, so I put like hitching posts so that they could still like eat and drink if they wanted to. And I feel like I wish that there were more customization options for the stables, but like I know why there's not, you know. I don't know why people, like, when they were making custom content for the Sims 3 pets and for like the horses in particular, why they chose to make the custom stalls just like modular, like blocks you put together, and not just like make them the stall, but like it's the same script as like the animations and like functions that a real, like the regular stall would use, but just like customly made, like a different shape, a different like style, but like it just doesn't exist. I couldn't find it anywhere. Anytime you look up custom Sims 3 stall CC, horse stall CC, it's always just like a modular thing you have to like click together. So that was kind of annoying, but I got over it. It was just like whatever. I already made this barn. By the time I'm like recording this, I already made the barn. Like it's already, like you can see, like it's already put together. The stalls are already there. I was like, I'm not gonna replace everything. I'm just gonna I'm gonna leave it. It's fine. Like it's not that big of a deal. But something that I like, my biggest accomplishment, like my brain exploding moment of like pride in myself, was when I realized that you can actually use like rugs and like debug fencing to expand and actually connect the lots. So you'll see in later videos, I actually have like lots connected that the Sims can like walk over to. Like they can just like, because the Sims 3 is open world, so they can just get up and go to like the training center or the mare and foal barn, and it's not gonna like, it's, you don't have to like log into, like you don't have to load into another lot. You can just walk over there. And I think that's really, really awesome. I'm so glad I decided to do that. The world that I'm building on is actually a custom world that I got off a custom content creators website. I think it's called Briar Village. I have to check my save file, but it was a really, really good world for what I was trying to do. It was like a bunch of just 64 by 64 lots in like a flat plane, so it was perfect for just like placing them exactly where I wanted them to be. As you can see here, I created a rug with like a floor pattern. So that was my big accomplishment for this build. I was really excited about that. So this is the final product of the barn. I think it came out really, really good, and I'm really, really excited to finish up like the whole complex and the whole world that I'm building. There's something going on with the ceiling that I haven't figured out how to fix yet, but I think it's like a Sims 3 issue, so I'm just kind of gonna ignore it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a super fun time making it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.